Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, September 8th, and here are the week's top stories. Enrollment at Maine's community colleges is up 18% compared to last year and has now surpassed pre-pandemic levels. Higher education enrollment in Maine and across the country fell dramatically in the first few years of the pandemic. But David Dagler, the president of the Maine Community College System, says the state's free community college program has brought many of those students back. The system says enrollment was also boosted by the end of some pandemic restrictions and by the expansion of nursing programs. At the same time, the University of Maine system is reporting an enrollment drop of 2% this fall compared to last year. A major affordable housing project in Lewiston suffered a setback this week after the city's Board of Appeals voted against allowing a key rule change. Lewiston Housing wants to turn the Ramada Inn into 117 units of affordable housing designed for people experiencing homelessness at a cost of more than $7 million, half of which would come from the state. But the Board of Appeals rejected a petition to change a rule to allow housing units smaller than 300 square feet, putting the future of the project in doubt. Chris Kilmurray, director of Lewiston Housing, says a delay could end up disqualifying the agency from receiving state funding he said was necessary to complete the project. Rates on Maine's health insurance marketplace will rise an average of more than 14% next year, according to the state. Community health options will have the highest average increase for individual plans at close to 18%. Kate Endy with the group Consumers for Affordable Healthcare says a majority of individuals will likely qualify for tax credits, which will offset the cost of increases. But she encourages consumers to compare different plan options when the marketplace opens this fall. More information about the state's healthcare marketplace can be found at coverme.gov. Several African immigrant communities in Portland will come together later this month for a cultural celebration open to the public. Organizers say the African Festival will feature food, dancing, music, and other programming. It's being organized by members of multiple immigrant communities representing Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, and other countries. The event will be held Sunday, September 16th at the Cathedral of Immaculate Conception in Portland, beginning with Mass at 4 p.m. This has been Maine Public News Connect. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as Koo and Patricia Yuen, cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, MaineHousing, and IDEXX. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
cPort Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com.
Owning a home is key. MaineHousing's new first-generation program gives Mainers the chance to be the first in their family to own a home. Home ownership is possible. Learn more at MaineHousing.org.